We get asked all the time today more than ever, so what's going on in the real estate market? And I just want to preface it with everything real estate is local. So remember that, because right now we're seeing headlines coming out, inventory's doing this, sales are doing this, interest rates, everything's coming out with a whole bunch of different perspectives right now. The key thing is always remember real estate is local. Now I'm going to look at Atlanta in this for just a minute and let you know what's going on. Right now we are entering July, and as you can see by our demand chart here, this shows you the closings that happen through our MLS system. And you can see that the closings go up through the month of July, and then this goes back 10 years too. The history goes up through July in sales and then slowly drops down a little bit each month until sometimes you have a spike up in December. So you can kind of see that trend is well in place for 10 years. So right now we are seeing by this second chart here, the supply has definitely started to go up significantly since spring. So what we're seeing right now is it's opportunistic for sellers and it's opportunistic for buyers. We are starting to get the month's supply of inventory to go on the rise, and depending on how you calculate that in your area, most of the month's supply right now are somewhere between 1.5 to 2.5 months supply of inventory out there at this current moment. So inventory is on the rise, as you can see here, sharply, and demand is going to slowly start to decrease a little bit from now to the end of the year. That's just normal. And interest rates are hovering somewhere in the 5s right now. They did spike up a little bit just because of the inflation rate being so high the other day. So here's the deal. Keep this in mind. Supply going up, demand dropping off a little bit. Interest rates hovering around where they are. You're going to find that sellers can still grasp the last part of summer selling season, and buyers can start to see, hey, there's inventory out there to choose from. And you might find a seller that gets a little bit more aggressive because they'd rather not wait for the end of the year to try and get that spike up. Better to sell now than to sit there and wait for a little less demand to happen each month. So a savvy seller will get out there and get a little bit more aggressive, maybe do a little bit more to their home today. A savvy buyer is going to start looking out there. Maybe they hit the brakes a little bit, but now we're starting to see some good opportunities come up out there. So pay attention, and also remember this. We've seen where one market just 5 minutes away from another market is dramatically different. We're still seeing some very hot trends, still homes going above list price, multiple offers, and then right down the street, 5 minutes away, different market. All of a sudden that market's cooled off a good bit, and they're going to have to reestablish what that market is and what the values are going to be. So anyway, make sure you get with a professional that knows your market. That's the most important thing today, whether you're a buyer or seller in that case. And if you'd like to get a great one here, a great results agent, give us a call at 770-634-9710. Today is the day to get the best advice and make sure that your decisions are laid by the best path forward. And that's what we're doing to help you right here. Century 21 Results.